Fieldhouse in Marshfield and Stevens Point in a doubleheader tonight. Girls coming up next and boys to follow. The starting lineups for this ball game, first of all for the Stevens Point girls, Adelaide Nest, 5'5" sophomore, averaging 8 points per game. Brittany Beadles, 5'6" senior, averaging 7.4. Talia Moe, 5'10" senior, averaging 4.8. Emma Josie, 5'9" senior, averaging 17.6, and 5'11" senior, averaging 10.8 points per game. Panthers are coached by Craig Terpstra. They are 8-4 overall and 4-0 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Starting for the Marshfield Tigers, Sam Kilty, 5'7" senior, averaging 1.8 points per game. Zeta Kolbeck, 5'4" sophomore, averaging 7 points per game. Danny Minsas, 5'11" senior, averaging 19.3. Ashley Grand-Corvetz, 5'11" junior, averaging 11.7. And Ayana Bosom, 6' junior, averaging 10.4. I believe we now see there's a late scratch in the Tiger lineup. And rather than Sam Kilty, the Tigers will start Rayala Schuler, 5'10" junior, averaging 5.3 points per game. Tigers coached by Taylor Varsho, assisted by Scott Scheuer and Rhonda Kading. The Tigers 11-1 overall, 4-0 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Taylor Varsho's overall record, 56 wins and 45 losses in her 5th season as Tiger girls basketball coach. Tigers in white, Stevens Point in black. Looks like the Stevens Point boys basketball team now arriving at the Fieldhouse. And again, that boys game to follow this evening here on WOSQ. For certainly lots of room for you to come by the Fieldhouse and take in basketball this evening. So stop by and take in part of this game and that boys contest to follow as well. Again, Stevens Point in black, Marshfield in white, as we get set for basketball here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse. First place on the line. The team that wins this game moves into sole possession of first place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference girls basketball standings. Each team lining up. We're set for basketball here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse. Opening tip goes to Point. And SPASH on offense in front court to our left. Adelaide Nest out top, picked up by Zeta Kolbeck. Stands out front, gets a screen from Moe, but holds. Hands back to Josie out near the center line. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Moe deep on the near wing. Brings it back out top. Looks for some help. Swings back near side to Nest. Out top again, Strassman holds the ball. Far wing, Brittany Beadles with it. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Beadles on the drive. At the free throw line, turned away. Kicks it back out to Nest. Drives on Kolbeck. Zeta stomps her on the foul line. Now lobs downstairs. Ball knocked loose. Picked back up for Strassman. Missed the short jumper. And Schuler there for the rebound for Marshfield. Tigers on offense for the first time. Baseline Bosom. Can't get off the shot. Schuler top of the circle. Holds back to Ayana on the near wing. Goes baseline. Gets inside. In too deep. Comes back out to Schuler. Tigers reset. Near side, Bosom once again, picked up by Moe in the
Central
corner.
Wisconsin's original ESPN FM, 92.3 WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield.
The circle turned away.
Is the cost of college weighing you down? Don't worry, there is a ton of untapped federal financial aid available right now. The University of Wisconsin system has financial aid experts across the state, waiting to help you finish the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid. Go to wisconsin.edu for more information. And FAFSA of Wisconsin system.
Gets inside, short jumper missed, gets it back, and is tied up going back up. Jump ball possession goes to Marshfield. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com. I'm Gene Delisio at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Tigers reset, Bosom on the wing. To the foul line, turned away, now takes a jump shot and hits it. 17-footer for Ayanna Bosom. Tigers lead by 2. Putting on some pressure. Mo in backcourt will cross the timeline on Grand Corvus. Spins out top to the circle. Near side, Nest can't penetrate. To the foul line, turned away by Kolbeck. Far side, Josie on the drive. In the lane, slap loose, but a walking call. Ball slapped loose by Bosom, and then Josie walked with the basketball. Point's first turnover. Point with some backcourt pressure. Grand Corvus takes the inbound pass, bounces back to Schuler. Still in backcourt, facing a double team. Gives up her dribble, needs some help, and lost the ball to Nest. Tigers turn the ball over. Nest goes inside to Josie, banks it up and missed it. Gets it back, pump fakes, has it slapped loose, and she walks with it again. Tigers did a break there because Josie had a pretty good inside shot. Again, Stevens Point with some full court pressure here, full court man-to-man. Grand Corvus handling the basketball. Looks for some help. Lobs across to Bosom. Ayanna has a 2-on-1. She'll drive, come baseline to a Kolbeck. Out top Schuler. It's Minsas on the far wing. Baseline Bosom, three-pointer by Ayanna. Around and out, ball's on the floor, and Kolbeck tracks it down, and then she walked with the basketball. A couple of early walking calls on both sides tonight. We play just over 90 seconds. SPASH leads, or Marshfield leads 2-0. Inbound pass is loose. Rolls to the foul line. There's a scramble for it there, and it's picked up by Talia Moe of Stevens Point. Moe stopped on the wing, lobs it near corner to Beatles. Back outside again. Here's a 3 by Nest on the way, and it's going to rim out of there. But it comes out long to Beatles. Back up and missed it. Tipped around and claimed by Kolbeck. Zeta on the breakout. Has a 2-on-2. She'll drive. Now turned away in the lane. Back outside. Bosom holds it on the near wing. Point playing half-court man-to-man. Schuler out front, far side Minsas. Danny drives on Beatles to the dotted line, turned away. Far side Grand Corvus off a screen to the foul line. Down the lane, leans in, one-hander off the glass and in. Grand Corvus with 2. Tigers lead by 4. Mo moves back to front court for Stevens Point. Near side hits Nest outside the arc. Downstairs Strassman turns, has the ball stripped loose by Bosom, and a tie ball on the scramble. Possession stays with Stevens Point. Strassman, 5'11 senior, averaging 11 points per game. She'll be a tough player on the inside for SPASH tonight. Point inbounding, baseline front court. Lob goes to Beatles on the far wing. Holds the ball, picked up by Bosom. Baseline Strassman in the corner. One-on-one with Schuler. Hands back outside Josie. Three-pointer on the way, and it's going to rim out of there. And Kolbeck flies in for her 3rd rebound. Not bad for a 5'4 player. Zeta to front court, hands to Schuler. Back out top, Bosom fakes the 3. Grand Corvus, she'll launch a three-pointer. It's going to kick out long. Ball's on the floor and picked up by Strassman. Hands back to Nest. We played 4 minutes, Tigers by 4. Point on offense, Nest down the lane, stopped by Kolbeck. Mo to the free throw line, leans in, off balance, one-hander, no good. And Bosom collects the one-handed rebound, then drops the ball out of bounds. Point retains possession. 13:50 left in the first half. Marshfield leads 4-0. Point inbounding, baseline front court. Josie looking. Still looking. Now bounces inside to Nest. Back out to Beatles for an open three-point look, and she rims it. Ball's tipped around and finally claimed by Grand Corvus. Marshfield to forecourt. Minsas on the near wing. Baseline Bosom off a screen, takes a three-pointer. Off the back of the rim, no good. And Kolbeck flies in for another rebound. Back out to Bosom for another 3. This was going to roll out of there. And the rebound pulled in by Beatles of Stevens Point. Beatles around Minsas to front court. Far side Strassman baseline. Can't shoot over Schuler. Back out top. Josie on the near wing, picked up by Bosom. Starts to penetrate, cut off. Baseline, here's a 3 by Mo on the way and missed. Rebound to Josie, turns, off balance shot, no good. Ball's on the floor and picked up by Minsas. Marshfield back on the attack, still up by 4. Danielle out top. On the drive, down the lane, cut off, near side Grand Corvus. Three-pointer away and off the rim, no good. And the rebound claimed by Josie. Stevens Point goes the other way, a 2-on-3. Josie on the far wing, drives, knocks a girl down. We'll have a walking call on Josie. Sam Kilty now comes in the ball game for Marshfield, replacing Riella Schuler. 12:50 remaining in the first half. Marshfield on top 4-0. Point again applying full court pressure here. Tigers inbounding. Baseline backcourt. Pass comes into Grand Corvus. Ahead to Bosom. She'll cross the timeline. Drives down the lane. Kicks out baseline to Kilty, who drives but missed the lay-in. Rebound back up and missed by Grant Corvitz, but Ashley fouled on the shot. Tigers doing well on the glass so far tonight. Point foul on Emma Josie, her first foul, and the first team foul. Ashley Grant Corvitz, 2 of 7 on the foul line this season. Line left shooting 2. Her first attempt is no good. For Stevens Point, 2 changes. Reese Ryan, 6-foot junior, averaging 5.6 points per game. And Lindsay Weiler, 5'11 sophomore, averaging 6.4. One more free throw for Ashley Grant Corvitz on the way, and this one's no good as well. And rebounded by Ryan. Point on offense, trailing by 4. Pass goes in the lane, batted loose by Colbeck, and Zeta makes a clean steal. Point's second turnover. Colbeck back into the attack zone on Nest. Comes to Grant Corvitz on the near wing. Drops the ball off her foot, tracks it down just at the timeline. Hands back to Bosom on the far wing. Defense by Ryan. On the drive, Kilty in the lane, kicks out near side Grant Corvitz. Three-pointer banked, no good. The long rebound in the corner, tracked down by Nest. Point runs back into front court. Nest between the circles. Drives on Colbeck, stopped on the foul line. Near side hits Moe. She'll attack, stopped by Grant Corvitz. Stopped on the foul line again, looks for some help. Can't go back door. Back out top to Nest, and Stevens Point wants a timeout. SPASH timeout there first. 11:50 remaining in the first half, and our score is Marshfield 4, Stevens Point nothing. Wisconsin Valley Conference boys basketball tonight. Marshfield and Stevens Point meeting here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. We'll have the broadcast of that. Near side to Nest, again picked up by Colbeck. Nest starts to penetrate, still holds top of the key. Colbeck won't let her go by. Beatles on the near wing has it now. She'll bring it out top to the far side. Hands back to Nest. She'll penetrate to the dotted line. Turned away. Baseline. Here's a three-pointer by Weiler on the way, and good. That's going to be a 2, however. A long 2 for Lindsay Weiler. Point on the scoreboard, down by 4. Marshfield back on offense in front court to our right. Man-to-man defense by Point. Colbeck between the circles. Far side, Grant Corvitz. Josie comes out to play her. Near side, Sam Kilty holds the basketball. Baseline to Colbeck. Zeta still holds. Bounces downstairs. Minsauce on the post-up. Reverse layup around and out. And pulled in by Weiler. Point has the ball back. Nest rushing back to forecourt for Stevens Point. Stopped by Colbeck. She'll launch a three-point try. Around and out. Ball's on the floor and knocked to the bounds. And last hit by Sharon. Rayla Schuler back in for Marshfield. Marshfield also brings in Casey Abney, 5'6" senior, averaging 1.5 a game. Strassman back in for Stevens Point. And Lindsay Weiler will sit. SPASH inbounding, baseline front court. Strassman in the corner. Hands back to Josie. She'll drive inside. Get caught up on traffic. Ball knocked loose. Comes out to the free throw line. Rolls back down the floor to the foul line. End of bounds off a Marshfield player. Stevens Point retains possession and SPASH to inbound. Baseline front court. Josie looking. Underneath to Strassman down low. Turns, pivots, goes up, missed the shot. And the rebound claimed by Casey Abney of Marshfield. Tigers break to front court. Minsauce on the far wing, can't take the 3 on Beatles. Penetrates the foul line, hands back to Schuler. Ball slapped loose. Rayla has it back. Still holds top of the circle. Heads for the far side, gives back to Grant Corvitz outside the arc. Ashley looking for Minsauce in the lane on a post-up. Danny can't get free. Far side, Minsauce outside the arc now. Danielle holds the ball on Beatles. Starts to drive. Ball slapped loose by Beatles. Makes a clean steal. Marshfield's second turnover. Josie back to front court. Lobs inside for Strassman. She's in too deep, though. And comes back outside and toes the ball out of bounds, but tipped by a Tiger defender. The officials may confer on this one. One official said that ball was tipped by a Tiger defender, and they now agree that's what happened. Iona Bosom back in for Marshfield for Kaylee Sharon. So Point inbounds in the near corner. Tigers by 4 halfway through the first half. Josie will throw it in. Grant Corvitz in front of her. Downstairs to Ryan. Right back outside to Josie. Top of the circle, Beatles holds it. Ryan gets it back on the near side. Strassman turns in the corner. Inside feed to Josie. Double teamed in there. Comes back to Strassman. She'll drive the lane. Ball stripped loose again. Rolls in the far corner and picked up by Beatles. Back out top. Ball slapped away from Moe. There's a scramble and a tie ball called. Possession goes to Marshfield. Each team being rather careless. Zeta Colbeck back in for Marshfield. 8:40 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 6-2. Tiger ball in front court to our right. Colbeck comes near side to Schuler. WIAA between the circles, near side Bosom, baseline Colbeck. Three-pointer is on the way, off the rim, no good. Ball in the far corner, and Grant Corvus tracks it down. Marshall retains possession. Colbeck on the near wing, drives inside, kicks it back out to Minsauce. Colbeck in the corner again. Penetrates, drives the baseline. Cut off, lobs back out to Bosom. Iona down the lane. Pump fake, no shot. Baseline Colbeck again. Another three on the way. This one is good. Zeta Colbeck with her 10th three of the year. Marshfield up by 7. Tigers' biggest lead. 8:05 in the period. Point to forecourt. Moe, far side to Josie. Defense by Grant Corvitz. Ryan out top on Minsauce. Back in the corner, Moe holds the ball. Bounces inside to Josie on the post-up. Turns on Grant Corvitz. Can't get a shot off. Ball slapped away. Was back in the corner. Picked up downstairs by Beatles. Back out top, a three by Ryan on the way. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Josie. Wheels the baseline. Kicks it back outside again. Beatles goes baseline to Moe. Double team in the corner. Ball slapped loose and taken away by Minsauce on a clean steal. Danny on a 2-on-2. She'll drive down the floor. Inside, Bosom down low. Has her shot blocked, but a foul called on Ryan. Boy, that was a nice pass by Minsauce, finding Bosom. Then Ryan actually blocked Bosom's short jumper, but got the wrist as well. First foul on Reese Ryan and the second team foul. Only 3 fouls called so far in this ballgame. Iona Bosom, line right, shooting 2 for Marshfield. Her first attempt on the way and no good. Stevens Point brings in Lindsay Weiler once again, and she'll come in for Reese Ryan. 7:25 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 9-2. One more free throw for Iona Bosom. Shot is away and short. Rebound claim by Weiler. Point on offense, down by 7. Moe, far side, Josie outside the arc. On the post-up downstairs, Strassman off the glass, missed it. Bosom gets in there for the rebound. Iona the front court, going all the way down the floor. Down low, lays it up and in. Iona Bosom coast to coast for 2. And we have a Stevens Point timeout, SPASH's second timeout. 7:06 remaining in the first half. Our score is Marshfield 11, Stevens Point 2, and more basketball coming up in just a moment.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Want used? Courtesy has over 100 trucks and SUVs in stock. New to Courtesy, a full line of trailers. Yes, trailers! Shop CourtesyAutoandTruck.com or come experience the difference at Courtesy, just off Highway 29 in Stanley. See you soon.
Marshfield by 9. Stevens Point inbounding, baseline backcourt. Moe has the basketball. Man-to-man pressure by Marshfield. Moe across the 10-second line of the far wing. Josie out front. Swings back near side to Nest, and here's a 3-second count on Stevens Point. 3-second call on SPASH, their third turnover tonight. 6:54 remaining, first half. Tigers lead 11-2. Colbeck in backcourt starts out on Nest. Lobs across the line to Schuler. Schuler out near the center line, gives to Bosom. Off a screen, Iona down the lane all the way. Left-hander up and in. Nice move by Bosom for 2. Marshfield leads by 11. And I believe we have a backcourt violation on Marshfield, a slap on Colbeck. Looking for a steal on Nest. First foul on Zeta Colbeck, only the Tigers' second team foul. Point inbounding, baseline backcourt. Josie looking, comes into Nest in the near corner. Starts out on Minsas. Point on offense in front court to our left. Adelaide and Nest, top of the key. Hands to Josie on the far wing. Mo along the sideline, picked up by Grankorvitz on a switch. Still holds, pass back far side to Josie, and a grab by Kolbeck again. Going for a steal. 2 quick fouls on Zeta. And the third team foul. That'll get Kaylee Sharon back in the ball game, and Kolbeck will leave. 6:16 left first half. Marshfield on top 13-2. Point inbounding at quarter court. Josie bounces baseline to Beatles. Josie gets it right back along the far sideline. Now Nest out top. Picked up by Sharon. Starts to drive to the free throw line. Leans in, off balance shot missed, but collects her own rebound. Brings it back outside on Sharon. Top of the circle, Beatles. Defense by Bosa. Lobs back near side. Josie with it. Picked up by Grankorvitz. Goes baseline. Stopped by Ashley. Kicks out baseline. Here's a three-pointer on the way by Mo. Missed, and Bosa rebounds for Marshfield. Tigers on offense, leading by 11. Bosa far side to Schuler. Rayola can't get down the lane. Gives back to Sharon. Kaylee down the lane cutoff. Minsas far side. Three-pointer on the way. Around and out. And rebounded by Weiler. Stevens point ball. Weiler back to front court for Spash. Has an alley to the foul line. Stopped by Minsas. Tries again. Kicks it back out to Josie at the foul line. Far wing. Beatles gets inside. Left-hander up, around, and out. And pulled in by Kaylee Sharon of Marshfield. Not much fouling for Spash so far tonight. Tigers back on offense, leading by 11. Grankorvitz on the near wing. Has an alley, goes baseline, pulls up without the shot. Minsas near side. Baseline, underneath, slap loose, gets it back outside to Schuler. A long 2 by Rayola is up and in. 2 for Schuler. Marshfield by 13. Now it's Stevens point on the attack. 4:45 left before halftime. Mo. Baseline hits Weiler. She'll lean in off and try to force it back outside and walk with the basketball. 4 Spash turnovers. Ryan and Strassman return for Stevens point. Nest and Weiler out. 4:41 remaining first half. Marshfield leads 15-2. Marshfield also makes a change. 5'10 senior Kemi Weckerfenig comes in, replacing Rayola Schuler. Marshfield on the attack. In front court to our right. Danny Minsas walks it across. Looks like Spash may go to a trap here. Grankorvitz near the timeline. Bounces back out top to Minsas. To the circle. Baseline to Bosom. Ayana for 3 on the way. Around and out. And Strassman there for the rebound. Drops the ball, but picked up by Josie. And a blocking foul on Minsas as Josie comes up the floor. First foul on Danny Minsas, who's known for her foul difficulty. Only picks up her first here. 4th team foul. Spash coming length of the floor, trailing by 13. Josie looking. Lobs for Mo. Ball is loose at the timeline. There's a scramble for it. Minsas grabs it, cradles the basketball, and calls a timeout. And that should give possession to Marshfield. Good hustle there by Danny Minsas, diving on the basketball, cradling it, and then getting a timeout to give Marshfield possession with 4:17 remaining in the first half. Our score is Marshfield 15, Stevens Point 2.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
4-0. It will be Marshfield ball near the 10-second line. Danny Minsas with it. And she'll recross far side to Bosa. Ayana drives to the foul line. Kicks out to Grankorvitz. Minsas on the near wing. Penetrates to the dotted line. Lost it. Gets it back. But now taken away by Spash and a foul on Minsas on the re-steal. Well, again, that's been the issue with Danny Minsauce this year, getting some foul difficulty. That's her second foul, 5th team foul, 3rd Tiger turnover. Spash inbounding at 3-quarter court. Josie looking, bounces into Moe, and she'll move back across the timeline on Sharon. Out near the hash mark, pass downstairs to Strassman, shoots over Wuckerfenig and missed it, but Kemi may have fouled her there. Marshfield foul here on Kemi Wuckerfenig, her first, 6th team foul. Lauren Strassman shooting 49% on the foul line. Line left for Stevens Point, shooting 2. First by Strassman is up, and it's no good. Here's Casey Abney back in for Danny Minsauce. Coach Varsho wants to protect Danny with her 2 fouls. 3:53 remaining first half. Marshfield on top, 15-2. Strassman's second free throw on the way, rolls out of there, and Bosom rebounds for Marshfield. Tigers on the attack. Bosom top of the key, picked up by Moe. Far side hits Abney, ball slapped away, gets it back. Now takes a baseline 3 on the way, it rolls out of there. Ball's in the corner and tracked down by Abney, who then falls down. Tie ball called, and the ball goes back to Stevens Point. Point coming length the floor, down by 13. Inbound pass to Moe, starts out on Bosom. Point on offense in front court to our left. Talia Moe on the far wing. Hands to Beatles outside the arc. Pass downstairs, Josie on the post up, comes back outside. A 3 by Ryan away, missed everything. Ball out of bounds off the shooter. Tigers bring in Alyssa Fimmel, 5'10 sophomore, averaging 5.4 points per game. Now 3:17 remaining in the first half. Marshfield leading 15-2. Tigers back on the attack. Rankorvitz will cross the timeline. Brings it out top. Comes near side to Bosom. Ayan at the foul line. Rankorvitz back out front. Can't drive. Baseline Bosom. She'll penetrate in the lane. Lean in. Underhand shot up and in. Nice move by Ayanna Bosom for 2. Marshfield leads it by 15. Quickly, Moe comes to front court for Spash. Holds on the near wing. Downstairs, Strassman turns on Wuckerfenig. Leans in. Off balance shot, no good. And the rebound claimed by Marshfield. Grab by Fimmel. Tigers back on the attack. Bosom near side. Open. 3-pointer away and good. Bosom for 3, and Marshfield leads by 18. And I think Coach Terpstra has seen enough of this. Point timeout, their third. 2:31 remaining before halftime. And our score is Marshfield 20, Stevens Point 2. And more basketball from the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in just a moment.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Marshfield leading by 18, 2:30 remaining before halftime here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse. Stevens Point coming length of the floor. Josie looking, bouncing into Nest. Nest across the 10-second line for Stevens Point. Holds top of the circle. Picked up by Bosom. And has a big size advantage there. And I think a push coming on Iona on a drive. First foul on Iona Bosom. That is the 7th team foul, so SPASH into the bonus. Adelaide Nest, an 83% foul shooter. Line left, shooting a 1-1. First try is on the way and good. Tigers now bring in Lauren Katzenberger, 5'7" sophomore, averaging 3 points per game for Ayana Bosa. 2:18 remaining first half. Marshfield on top 20-3. Second free throw for Adelaide Nest. She fires. This one's going to roll in as well. Marshfield by 16. Backcourt pressure from Stevens Point. Sharon in backcourt. She'll cross the timeline. Hands back out top to Katzenberger. Near side Femmel. Alyssa to the foul line, turned away. Grant Corvitz on the near wing. A lot of reserves in there right now for Marshfield. Grant Corvitz, the only starter in the ball game. Ashley holds outside the arc. Top of the circle, Katzenberger. Far side, Femmel with it. In the corner, Weckerfenig. Passing inside to Sharon. Back out to Grant Corvitz, knocked loose, and a foul called on a re-steal attempt. And it'll be on Kaylee Sharon, her first foul. The 8th Tiger team foul. Free throws coming for Stevens Point. Emma Josie, 65% on the foul line. Riella Schuler back in for Marshfield for Cami Weckerfenig. Josie with a 1-1 for Marshfield. And her first attempt away and good. 1:43 left first half. Marshfield leads 20-5. Sam Kilty reports back in for Marshfield for Alyssa Femmel. One more foul shot now for Emma Josie. And this shot is on the way and also good. Marshfield by 14. Backcourt pressure from Stevens Point. Katzenberger passing up the floor and nobody there, out of bounds. Marshfield turnover. Minsauce and Kolbeck on the Tiger bench with 2 personal fouls. Spash inbound into the timeline. And Moe across the 10-second line. Beatles on the far wing. Back out top, Strassman. On the post up to Josie down low. Swings back out to Nest, a baseline 3 away, and they're going to rim out of there. Strassman rebounds, back up and in. Rebound basket for Lauren Strassman. Stevens Point down by a dozen. Pass ahead comes to Katzenberger. She'll cross the timeline on the near wing. Goes baseline underneath. Can't get a shot off and walk with the ball. Tigers now bring Casey Abney in the ball game. And she replaced Lauren Katzenberger. 1:11 remaining in the first half. Marshfield leads 20-8. Backcourt pressure from Marshfield once again. Josie looking. Bounces into Moe. And she'll move across the 10-second line for Stevens Point. Picked up by Abney on the far wing. High post to Strassman. Right back to Moe in the corner. Starts to drive. Stopped on the foul line. Brings it back outside once again. Now Beatles swings near side to Josie. Picked up by Grant Corvitz. Pass downstairs. Strassman open down low. Missed the lay-in, but fouled on the shot. And more Spash free throws here. That's on Casey Abney, her first foul. 9th team foul. Lauren Strassman now comes into the foul line to shoot 2. Strassman's first attempt is good. 46 seconds remaining first half. Marshfield leads 20-9. Kolbeck and Minsauce, both with 2 personal fouls, come back in the ball game to help Marshfield handle the basketball. Strassman with 1 more free throw. And she fires. This one's short. Grant Corvitz grabs the rebound for Marshfield, then lost it. But a shot by Beatles is missed and a foul on the floor. And that's on Grant Corvitz. First on Ashley, the 10th team foul. That puts Brittany Beatles on the foul line for Spash. She'll get 2 here. 62% free throw shooter. Shot is on the way and missed. 41 seconds remaining before halftime. Marshfield leads 20-9. Marshfield did lead 20-2 moments ago. Beatles with a second free throw. And she fires this one, no good. And Schuler there for the rebound for Marshfield. Tigers up the floor, pass far side Grant Corvitz. 35 seconds left before halftime. Tigers by 11. Schuler passing near side to Kolbeck. Clock down to 25 seconds. Kolbeck, high post to Schuler. Baseline Grand Corvitz. A three by Ashley on the way. Off the back of the rim, no good. But the rebound to Kilty. Back outside Minsauce. Grand Corvitz out front. Three-pointer by Ashley. This one around and out. Pulled in by Strassman. 12 seconds on the clock. Point to front court. Nest on the far side with 8-7. Out top Josie with 6-5. Inside Strassman. Short jumper missed. Rebound pulled in by Kolbeck. And she'll fire from the timeline and hit the backboard, ending the first half of basketball. Well, the Marshfield Tigers up at 1 point, 20-2. And then a couple of players got some their second personal fouls. Coach Varsho pulled them. And they played some reserves for the last segment of the first half. And Stevens Point making a run here to make the game a bit closer here at the halftime break. Now, tomorrow evening here on WOSQ, it's Big Ten women's basketball as Wisconsin Badgers meet Michigan State. Our broadcast begins tomorrow at 5:40 right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. Marshfield and Stevens Point meeting tonight in Wisconsin Valley Conference girls basketball at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Our score at the halftime. Trudeau Construction of Marshfield, the Marshfield Tiger Booster Club, Nicolay National Bank, and Hefco Floral of Marshfield. Once again, the halftime score is Marshfield 20 and Stevens Point 9. We'll come back to the field house for second half action in just a moment.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our broadcaster club members, including Forward Bank, depositor-owned community bank, serving Clark, Taylor, Price, Wood, and Marathon counties. Member FDIC. Visit forward.bank. Hefco Floral, in the former City Hall Plaza of Marshfield. They have been your florist since 1912. Discover the power of the flower. And I-State Truck Center, 1505 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, the one place for all things heavy truck. They know what drives you.
Country Wireless Unlimited High-Speed Internet. We bring the internet to you, always growing and expanding our coverage with new high-speed in select areas. There are non-contract options available, as well as free installation with a 2-year contract. Rural, residential, and business services are available, and many plans to choose from. Call our office for details today, 715-389-8584. Visit them online at countrywireless.com and like them on Facebook.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our broadcaster club members, including Culver's, North Central Avenue, Marshfield, a family favorite restaurant known for made fresh butter burgers, frozen custard, and Wisconsin cheese curds. Smith Brothers Meats, Colby, offering a large selection of fresh meats and cheese, plus catering services for any occasion and any reason. Highway 13 South, Colby. And Partners Bank, 907 North Central Avenue, Marshfield, a community bank with a variety of loan products to fit your needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Marshfield leads by 11 as we start the second half. Once again, the boys' game to follow this evening. And you can hear and see that one tonight on WOSQ and also ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield ball in front court to our left, and immediately Zeta Kolbeck tied up by Adlai Aneste. Marshfield turnover, Tigers 7th. Keep in mind, Marshfield did lead by 18 late in the first half. And then SPASH closed the first half with a 7-0 run. So SPASH back to within 11 as we start the second half. Point ball in front court to our right. Beatles on the near wing. Out top Strassman. Holds far side to Nest. Josie turns on the far wing. Goes baseline on Minsas. Reverse layup up and it rolls in. That's Josie's first basket tonight. And SPASH back to within 9. Applying backcourt pressure. Minsas up along the far sideline will cross with a 3-on-2. Baseline to Kolbeck, no shot. Out top Schuler with it. Bosom, baseline to Grant Korvitz. Ashley holds on Strassman. Schuler top of the circle, back to Bosom on the near side. She'll penetrate, cut off at the foul line. Grant Korvitz baseline, three-pointer short. Ball's on the floor and picked up by Josie. Point breaks back to front court. Holds on the near side. Cross court Nest, baseline to Beatles. Drives on Grant Korvitz in the lane. Back out in the corner. A three-pointer by Josie up and in. And now SPASH back to within 6. As they've scored 12 straight. Backcourt pressure again. Bosom behind the line. She'll cross the 10-second stripe for Marshfield. Stands out front. Comes near side to Kolbeck. Off a screen from Schuler. Still holds it. Back out top, far side now, Grant Korvitz. Ashley pulls up a long 2 on the way and rolls around and falls out. Rebound to Kolbeck, however. She'll bring it back outside again. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it looks like last hit by Grant Korvitz. So Stevens Point on a 12-0 run to close out the first half and open the second half, and SPASH back to within 6. Marshfield with backcourt pressure. Moe has the basketball. Will cross the timeline on Grant Korvitz. Moe holds top of the circle. To the near side. Back out front, Beatles with it. Swings far side to Josie. Downstairs, Strassman. Short jumper up, no good. Bosom there for the rebound for Marshfield. Breaks to front court, lead for Grant Korvitz. Ashley holds back to Bosom. Kolbeck top of the circle. Man-to-man defense by SPASH. Schuler on the near side. Strassman out to play her. Brings it back outside. Minsas on the far wing. And he gets inside, leans in off the glass and missed the shot. Rebound Strassman. Point again up the floor, can close to within 4. Moe to front court to the near side. Stopped on the arc by Grant Korvitz. Swings far side to Beatles. Can't attack. Out top, Josie fakes a long 3. Moe downstairs to Strassman. Hands back inside to Moe. harassed inside, and looks like she was tied up. And possession goes to Marshfield. Ball got caught up in traffic there in that lane area, had no place to go. Tigers coming length of the floor, full court pressure from Stevens Point. Bosom hands back to Schuler. WIAA starts out, moves across the timeline for Marshfield. Near side Colbeck. Takes the three, drives to the foul line. Kicks out far side Grand Corvitz, right back to Zeta out top, three-pointer away, and it rolls out of there. Strassman collects the rebound for Spash. Hands back to Mo, she'll come across the timeline for Stevens Point. Picked up by Grand Corvitz. Bounces downstairs Josie, back outside, nobody there, but the ball was kicked by a Marshfield defender. So Stevens Point retains possession. And Spash to inbound, baseline front court, 15:02 left in regulation time. Marshfield leads 20-14. Point inbounding. Mo will throw it in. Bounces inside to Strassman, back out to Nest for a three-pointer, and she connects it. Adelaide Nest with her 18th three of the year, and the Stevens Point deficit down to 3. They've scored 15 straight. 14:50 left in regulation time. Tiger ball, Schuler at the circle. Backs it out. Colbeck top of the key. 15-0 run here for Stevens Point. Colbeck between the circles. Near side hits Schuler. WIAA harassed by Strassman, who knocks the ball loose out of bounds, and Strassman hit it last at the timeline. Marshfield inbound at the center line, leading by 3, 14:30 remaining in the second half. Minsauce will recross, picked up by Beatles. Colbeck outside the arc, near side. To the foul line, back outside Grand Corvitz. Hits Minsauce on the far wing. Danny goes baseline, turned away, tries again. Shovels inside to Schuler, no shot. Back to Grand Corvitz. Bosom top of the key, right back to Minsauce, three-pointers away and offline. But Colbeck there for the rebound. Comes back outside again. 7 rebounds for the 5-4 Zeta Colbeck tonight. Schuler back out front, hands back to Colbeck, top of the circle. Passes inside to Schuler. WIAA kicks back out to Minsauce. A three-pointer by Danny, away and good. A big three for Danny Minsauce. And I think Marshfield wants a quick timeout here. Tiger timeout, their second. 13:52 remaining in regulation time, and our score is Marshfield 23, Stevens Point 17. Marquette basketball tomorrow evening on AM 1450 and FM 98.7.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
The boys game between Marshfield and Stevens Point to follow this one here tonight on WOSQ and on ZaleskiSports.com. Point starts up the floor. Nest will cross the timeline on Colbeck. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Beatles far side to the foul line, stopped by Bosom. Pass near side, grabbed by Nest once again. Can't penetrate. Downstairs, Strassman in deep, lays it up, and no good. Bosom there for the rebound. And it turns, has a 2-on-1. Bosom all the way down the floor. Stopped short, but was fouled on the floor before the shot. Ayanna Bosom using her quickness. She was well out of the pack on that breakout. That foul called on Brittany Beatles, her first foul. First team foul, just the third foul called. 5 left in the first half. Tigers applying backcourt pressure. Mo up the near sideline. She'll cross on Colbeck. To the foul line, down the lane all the way. Scoop shot away, and good. Talia Mo coast to coast for 2 for Stevens Point. Marshfield by 6. Tigers go the other way. Grant Corvett's baseline fouled, driving towards the basket. That might be on Beatles. And that is the call. Number 2 on Brittany Beatles. Second team foul. Reese Ryan back in for Stevens Point for Lauren Strassman. 12:08 remaining in the second half. Marshfield leads 25-19. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Schuler will look. Well, lob downstairs. Bosom, her turnaround jumper is blocked and grabbed by Josie. Picked up by Mo. Stevens Point on the run out. Mo down the floor, lays it up and in. 2 for Mo. The Tiger lead down to 4. 11:55 left in regulation time. Marshfield on the attack. Colbeck on the near side. Facing a double team. Near side Grand Corvettes, but Zeta walk with the ball, splitting that double team. Tigers' 8th turnover. So again, Stevens Point can cut that Tiger lead down to 2. They did trail by 18 late in the first half. Josie looking to inbound. And throws the ball down the floor. Nobody there. Out of bounds. See if the ball was tipped or not. It looks like it may have been tipped by Minsauce. Danny says no. But the officials say it was tipped by a Marshfield defender. So Point will inbound the ball, baseline front court. Josie will throw it in. Lobs up to the near side. Nobody there, but tracked down by Beatles. She'll take it to the near hash mark. Picked up by Bosom. Drives to the foul line, hands back to Mo, can attack. Pulls it back out once again. Swings far side to Beatles. Baseline Josie goes baseline on Minsauce. Off balance shot, missed it. Gets her own rebound. Forces it back up and in and foul. And that might be a foul on Minsauce. Basket is good. The foul is on Danny Minsauce. That's 3 fouls on Danny. First team foul. Emma Josie, foul line right, attempting a 3-point play. Shot is up and it rolls in. Josie with 10, and the Tiger lead down to 1. 11:25 left in the second half. Marshfield ball in front court to our left. Minsauce out front. Picks up her dribble. Bosom outside the arc. Defense by Mo. Hands to Schuler on the near wing. Colbeck top of the key. Zeta can't penetrate. Hands back to Minsauce on the near side. Danny on the drive, drops the ball. Cradles it, lost it, picked up by Nest. She has a run out on Bosom. She'll drive, lay it up, and in. Steal and basket for Adelaide Nest. And Stevens Point leads by 1. 10:49 left in regulation time, and now Bosom turns the ball over as she walks cursing the timeline. Stevens Point trailed by 18 late in the first half. They now lead by 1. This is a 24-5 run for SPASH. 10:45 left in regulation time. Point back on offense. Nest on the far side. Hands outside the arc to Mo. Mo between the circles. Comes near side. Nest once again. Picked up by Colbeck. Pass in the lane to Strassman. Off her fingertips, out of bounds. The Marshfield ball. Sam Kilty back in for Marshfield. WIAA Schuler is out. 10:28 remaining in the second half. Stevens Point now leads Marshfield 26-25. Marshfield moving into front court to our left. Minsauce across the 10-second line. Bounces far side to Bosom. Colbeck top of the circle. Picked up by Nest. Near side Grand Corvettes, hands back to Minsauce on the wing. Danny drives on Beatles, spins in the lane, leans in, can't get the shot off. Back to Bosom, 3-pointer away and good. A big 3 for Ayanna Bosom. She now has 16. Marshfield goes back up by 2. Stevens Point rushing back to front court. Mo on the far side. Beatles out top, holds the ball. Near side, here's a 3 by Josie on the way, and it's good. Josie for 3. And Point goes back up by 1. Tigers on the attack. Colbeck top of the circle. Picked up by Nest. Minsauce on the near wing. Man-to-man defense by Point. Bosom gets a screen from Minsauce, drive down the lane, leans in, one-hander up and no good, but fouled on the shot. That call will be on Reese Ryan. Second on Ryan. Third team foul. Anna Bosom, 0 of 2 on the foul line tonight. Coming into the ball game, 95% on the foul line, but missed 2 earlier in the ball game. She'll shoot 2 here. First shot is up and in. 9:26 left in regulation time. We are now tied at 29, our first tie of the ball game. Reese Ryan reports back in for Stevens Point. Lindsay Weiler back in. Ryan is out. Second foul shot missed. Rebound tipped around and claimed by Josie. Point up the floor. We're deadlocked at 29. Josie to foul line. Hands to Beatles outside the arc. Weiler hands near side to Beatles. Baseline Nest, three-pointer away and good. Nest for 3, her second 3 tonight. She's in double figures for the 5th time this year. Point leads by 3. Tiger ball halfway through the second half. Grant Horvitz far side to Bosom. Gets a screen from Minsauce, drives inside, one-hander up and in. 19 for Ayanna Bosom, that is her career high. Career high 19 points for Ayanna Bosom tonight. Marshfield back to within 1 with 8:45 to play. Point ball. Near side Moe on the cut to Beatles down low, goes up and knocks down Colbeck for a charge. Zeta Colbeck takes the charge. That's 3 fouls on Brittany Beatles. 4th team foul and 8 Stevens Point turnovers. Marshfield has the ball back, down by 1, 8:35 left. Bosom walks across the 10-second line for the Tigers. Picked up by Moe, far side Minsauce. Drives the baseline on Beatles, all the way through, hands back outside to Colbeck. Right pass to Danny on the near side. Holds it outside the arc. Grant Corvitt's top of the key. Drives down the lane, leans in, no shot, back outside. Again, here's a three-pointer by Colbeck, away and off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for and claimed by Beatles. Point has the ball, leading by 1. Front court, Beatles on the near side. Stopped by Bosom. Hands back outside again to Weiler. Moe on the free throw line, can't drive on Grant Corvitz. Comes back near side, Beatles, open for a three-point try, and that one's good. Beatles hits a 3, her 10th of the year. SPASH by 4 with 7:45 to play. Marshfield ball, Minsauce deep on the near wing. Starts to drive down the lane, leans in.
This is SportsCenter. Hello there, I'm Mark Robbins. It's a big night in the NBA. Steph Curry returning to Steph is
He also said, I don't think my conditioning has really taken a hit.
Already in
Marshfield down by 6. Minsauce in the lane. Short jumper up and missed. And out of bounds, and last hit by a Stevens Point ball player. .5:39 left in regulation time. Stevens Point leads Marshfield 37-31. Tiger ball. Colbeck out top. High post to Schuler. Near side to Minsauce. Holds outside the arc. Grant Corvitz top of the circle. Goes back out to Colbeck to the baseline. Leans in. Short jumper partially blocked and grabbed by Strassman. Point on offense leading by 6 with 5:15 to play. Moe out front on Minsauce. Stopped out top. Far side. Hits Ness. She'll drive in the lane. Lean in. Off balance shot up and it rolls off, but she's fouled on the shot. Call on Colbeck. That's 3 fouls on Zeta. Just the second team foul. Marshfield led 20-2 late in the second half. Stevens Point on a 29-17 run. First free throw by Nest is missed. 5:05 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield trails 37-31. Second free throw by Nest is good. Nest now with 14. And Point by 7, their biggest lead. Marshfield on offense, near side Bosom. Iona holds the ball outside the arc, and Marshfield wants a timeout. Tigers use their third timeout with 4:55 remaining in regulation time. Our score is Stevens Point 38, Marshfield 31. And back with more basketball in just a moment.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Marshfield down by 7. Three-pointer by Grant Corvitz from the corner, up and in. Ashley for 3. Tigers back to within 4 with 4:40 to play. Point on offense in front court to our right. Moe out top to Nest, picked up by Bosom. Hands to Strassman, baseline Moe. Can't drive on Grant Corvitz. Back outside once again. Nest on the far wing, can't attack. And a walking call on Nest, passing back outside. Stevens Point's 9th turnover. Point brings in Ellie Strong, a 5'5 freshman, averaging 0.9 points per game. Marshfield on offense, down by 4 with 4:15 to play. Schuler near side to Minsauce. Out top, Bosom drives the lane, cut off. Back out to Danny on the near wing. Minsauce holds the ball. Bosom on the drive, gets inside, kicks out baseline. Minsauce, here's a three-pointer offline, no good. Long rebound claimed by Spash. And then taken away by Bosom. Marshfield has the ball right back. Iona back to front court to the near side. Grant Corvitz top of the circle. Ashley holds it, backs it out once again. 3:45 left, Spash by 4. Near side Bosom, open, she'll pop a three-pointer, and it's good. Bosom with a career-high 22. Marshfield back within 1 with 3:30 to play. Point on offense. Nest on the far wing off a screen, goes baseline, gets a high dribble, and drops the ball out of bounds. Brittany Beatles back in for Stevens Point. Ellie Strong is out, 3:24 left in regulation time. Point leads 38-37. Each team unbeaten in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Tigers on offense in front court to our left. Bosa, baseline to Schuler. Double team in the corner, drops the ball out of bounds, and WIAA hit it last. Tiger turnover, their 12th. Boy, she had Bosa underneath the basket all alone, and WIAA double team couldn't get her the basketball. Backcourt pressure by Marshfield. Inbound pass grabbed by Strassman. Hands to Moe, she'll cross the timeline. Picked up by Sharon. Pass inside. Josie on the post up, off the glass and in. Josie had 2 at halftime, now has 15. 2:55 to play, SPASH by 3. Marshfield to front court. Minsauce between the circles, near side Grand Corvitz. On the drive baseline, turned away by Josie. Back to Bosa, she'll pop a three-pointer from the corner, offline. Rebound to Minsauce, back up and it falls in. Acrobatic shot by Danny Minsauce for 2. Again, Marshfield within 1 with 2:35 to play. Point on offense in front court to our right. Moe out near the timeline, holds the ball. Picked up by Grand Corvitz. Swings far side to Beatles. 2:20 left in regulation time, point by 1. Beatles harassed by Bosa out front. Still holds the ball. Far side to Nest, picked up by Sharon. Drives the foul line, turned away there. Beatles has it back. Steps in the circle, backs it out once again. Ness looking for Strassman down low, goes up on Schuler and missed the lay-in, now rolls in. Strassman gets that lay-in for 2. Point by 3, Marshfield ball. Bosa has an open baseline, drives, missed the shot, rebound grabbed by Josie. Here's a runoff for Josie. She'll drive on Schuler, lay it up, and it rolls in. Josie was 17, SPASH by 5, 1:40 left. Tigers to forecourt. Minsauce between the circles. Starts to penetrate in the lane. Kicks out to Bosa. Near side, three-pointer by Ayana. Away and no good. Rebound tip to Schuler. Back up and her shot blocked out of bounds. Clean block. Marshfield retains possession. Tigers inbounding baseline front court. 1:28 left in regulation time. And Marshfield wants a timeout. Tigers use their 4th timeout. 1:28 left in regulation time. And our score is Stevens Point 44, Marshfield 39. And more basketball coming up in just a moment.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
1:27 left in regulation time. Marshfield inbounding, baseline front court. Schuler to Grand Corvitz, three-pointer from Ashley around and missed. Rebound, Minsauce in the lane. Turns, back up with one hand, banked in. Stevens Point by 3, 1:15 left in regulation time. Point on the attack. Nest across the line, stopped on the foul line. Far side to Beatles, turned away, comes back outside again to Moe. 1:05 left, SPASH by 3. They were down by 18 late in the first half. They now lead by 3 in the game's final minute. Moe in the center circle, hands to Josie, harassed by Bosa. Steele holds it, starts to drive, and Bosa blocks her on the way to the basket. Second foul on Bosa, just the 3rd team foul. Zeta Kolbeck back in for Marshfield. For Kaylee Sharon, 49 seconds left in regulation time. Stevens Point leads by 3. Point inbounding, baseline front court. Moe will throw it in. Lobs for Josie, top of the circle, defense by Minsauce. 45 seconds left, point by 3, and a reach in on Danny. 4th foul on Danny Minsauce, still just the 4th team foul, so point still not shooting. Clock down to 43 seconds left in regulation time. And a 3-point lead for Stevens Point. Point inbounding, sideline front court. Josie in backcourt to Moe, and she'll cross on Grant Corfitz. 40 seconds left. Point by 3. Josie far side. And a reach-in foul on Kolbeck. That's 4 on Kolbeck and the 5th team foul. So both Kolbeck and Minsas now have 4 fouls. 33 seconds left. Point by 3. Point inbounding, sideline front court. Nest in backcourt, she'll cross on Kolbeck. Final 30 seconds. Nest back out top, a bad pass stolen by Schuler. Rayla drives down the floor and is blocked and foul, picked up by Kolbeck, and her shot blocked as well. No foul called on the play. 2 clean blocks by Point, but Marshfield has the ball out of bounds, baseline front court, and Stevens Point wants a timeout. SPASH will use its 4th timeout, 19 seconds remaining in regulation time, and Stevens Point leads Marshfield 44-41.
In any business, you ride the line between numbers and people. It takes balance. CLA, CPAs, consultants, and wealth advisors will get you there.
Your Clifton Larson Allen office is in Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield, and CLAconnect.com.
Tomorrow evening on AM 1450 and FM 98.7 WDLB and WDLBAM.com. 19 seconds left in regulation time. Stevens Point leads by 3. Marshfield inbounding. Baseline front court. Schuler will inbound for the Tigers. WIAA looking. Bosom far side. Turns, pops a 3-pointer on the way. No good. Long rebound tracked down by Minsas. Then he comes back outside. Double team, drops the ball out of bounds. Danny couldn't hold it. 11 seconds left. Point by 3. Stevens Point inbounding. Baseline backcourt. Moe will throw it in. Hands to Josie in backcourt. Double team. Ball slapped loose out of bounds. But a Tiger foul call. Might be on Grant Corvus. It is. Second on Ashley. Still just the 6th team foul. So Stevens Point still not shooting. 9 seconds left in regulation time. Point inbounding again. Baseline backcourt. Moe will throw it in. Looking. Comes into Josie. Double teamed in backcourt. Up the far sideline. Drops the ball and stepped on the sideline. So Marshfield has it back with 6.5 seconds remaining, trailing by 3. Tigers will inbound at quarter court. They need a 3-pointer to tie. Schuler will throw it in. 6.5 seconds remaining, point by 3. Schuler looking to throw in, but first a timeout. Marshfield wants time. This is Marshfield's final timeout. 6.5 seconds remaining in regulation time. Our score is Stevens Point 44 and Marshfield 41. Back with more basketball in just a moment.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Marshfield will inbound at quarter court. Tigers need a 3 to tie in the game's closing seconds. Tigers out with Schuler, Kolbeck, Grant Corvitz, Bosom, and Minsas. Marshfield led by 18 late in the first half. Point now leads by 3. Schuler inbounding at the quarter court mark. Looking, comes into Bosom out top, turns, back to Minsas, a baseline 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Grant Corvitz back up and no good as time expires, and Stevens Point with the win in this ball game tonight. And Stevens Point remains unbeaten in Wisconsin Valley Conference girls basketball with a thrilling come-from-behind win this evening. Our final score tonight, Stevens Point 44, Marshfield 41. We'll come back with a recap following these messages.
Tonight's game brought to you courtesy of our broadcast.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late